Hello students, and welcome to our first lecture on the characteristics of nutritional status, good nutrition versus poor nutrition. Today you're going to need to take out a sheet of notebook paper to take some notes as I go along with this presentation. Today we will be covering the state standard number 18 for the course Nutrition Science and Diet Therapy. State Standard 18 states for us to compare and contrast the types of data a registered dietitian collects and the insights that that data gives related to the nutritional status of a client. Our objectives for our lesson today are 1, to define nutrition. Next is to recognize the common characteristics of well-nourished people. And lastly, to recognize the common characteristics of poorly nourished people. Before we determine nutritional status, we first must answer the question of what is nutrition. Nutrition is the science of food, the nutrients in food, and how the body uses those nutrients. Nutrition includes the process of ingestion, absorption, metabolism, transport, storage, and excretion of those nutrients. So think back to the digestive system. Okay? That is part of nutrition and how it is digested through our body. Nutrition also includes the environmental, psychological, and behavioral aspects of food and eating. Be sure that you write down all 3 of these bullet points for what is nutrition on your notes. It is important to note that one's physical condition, as determined by their diet, is called nutritional status. Nutrition helps determine the height and weight of an individual. Nutrition can also affect the body's ability to resist disease or stand against disease, the length of one's life or how long one will live, as well as the state of one's physical and mental well-being. Please find the paper entitled Characteristics of Nutritional Status that can be found in your red folder that you received on our in-person learning day. While getting out that paper, you will also want to get out your scissors and a glue stick to help you assemble this T-chart. Once you have your paper and materials ready, please follow these instructions. You are going to now complete the T-chart on the characteristics of nutrition. You are going to cut out the second page and cut out each characteristic. Each characteristic is in a separate box, and you're going to determine if it describes a person with good nutrition or poor nutrition. Once you have them all cut out, be sure to place them on the correct side of the T-chart. So you're going to read the statement. You're going to determine if you think that means it shows good nutrition or poor nutrition. And then before you do anything, you're going to take a picture of your work thus far. After you have taken your picture, please refer to the table on your screen. Go back and check your answers and move any boxes that you got incorrect on your first try. Once all of your examples have been put into the correct category, you may then glue down your boxes or characteristics. After you have glued down your assignment, go ahead and take a readable picture of your corrected T-chart. Once you have 2 pictures, one before and one after, you are going to complete the Microsoft form found on the agenda page. Now that we have investigated what nutritional status looks like, we are now going to create a collage that will help us visually recognize nutritional statuses. So for this collage assignment, you will need to log into your Microsoft account and create a new PowerPoint presentation. Your PowerPoint presentation will need to be 3 slides. On slide 1, you should have your name, date, class period, and the title of the project. The title of our project is called Nutritional Status Collage. On slide 2, you must have a minimum of 10 pictures demonstrating good nutrition. They must be labeled. For your convenience, I have added an exemplar so that you can see what your nutritional collage could look like. As you can see, this student had her first slide with the title, Nutritional Status Collage, with her name, date, and class period. Here, she has titled her second slide, Good Nutrition. She has 10 pictures and explanations of each picture. On her third and final slide, she has it labeled Poor Nutrition. She also has 10 images with a description. This concludes our lesson on characteristics of nutritional status. Please be sure to complete your assignment and submit it in Microsoft Teams.